Yeah, don't mind the mess in the trunk. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, cuz. Oh, what's up, y'all? So, I'm making this video right now. I just got out of work, as you can see. Yeah, I'm that steering wheel guy at work. It's fucking hilarious. So, I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of a video. I'm just gonna walk to my car because I park all the way on the other side of the building because, frankly, people don't have respect for other people's shit. Last time I parked my car in the big parking lot, my car got scratched and I was fucking pissed. I was ready to set this bitch on fire. So I'm just walking to my car and I thought I'd give you guys a cold start of the new exhaust. She sounds a little ricey, I can't lie to you guys, but yeah, it's a quick little walk. Like I said, I parked my car on the side of the building now. It's because people are fucking shitty. People are absolutely shitty, and you know, some people just don't give a fuck about other people's property, and it's really fucked up, but that's just how it is. So a couple things. So yesterday we went to the exhaust shop. We finally got, man, what fucking happened to the lights? We finally got the old original, well, it's not original. We found out it was not original. Original to me from when I got the car, but that's not it was not the original motor, and it was not the original exhaust. So whoever had the car that did the exhaust last did an absolute shitty job. All the welds were completely fucking booger welded. It looked disgusting. It looked unsafe as fuck, and they ran the exhaust over diff. Personally, me and all my friends, we like our exhausts under diff. It just helps. So that's how we ran it. That's how we had them run it. So right now it's officially under diff. So they basically cut from the front, basically the back of the motor, all the way and replaced it. So they cut the resonator, because surprisingly it still had a fucking resonator on it, which I was very surprised. And eventually, and I wish I got this on video, but I did not. Jesus, the lighting went to dog shit. When they chopped off the actual muffler, bro, when it hit the ground, it sounded like a fucking brick. Like, obviously it's gonna be loud because it's a fucking muffler, but bro, it was expanded, and bro, you could just feel it. Like, it wasn't hollow, it was full, like it was clogged. So since it was completely fucking clogged, I kept saying to everybody, I'm like, dude, I listened to the car because I had my friend rev it. I'm like, dude, I listened to the car from behind, it sounded like it was being choked. I'm like, dude, listen to me, it's being choked. Nobody wanted to listen to me. So yesterday, when they finally cut the exhaust off, we found out that it was indeed clogged as shit. So that was part of a big issue. So I just got to the car right now. As you can see, like I said, I park in the back, just because, you know, I don't like people fucking with my shit. So yeah, I'm gonna give you guys a cold start. I know you guys can barely see me, but I'm gonna give you guys a cold start. Mind you, this car has not been on since 12 o'clock this afternoon. So this is literally gonna be a cold start. I'm gonna get situated, and I'm gonna set up the camera, set up my chalk, because yes, my e-brake does not work. So I'm gonna set up my chalk, make sure the car doesn't roll, and I'll talk to you guys in a few. rattling. It sounds bad, but I promise you there's nothing wrong with it. It's just something rattling and I gotta figure out what it is. But yeah, listen to her. Listen to that fucking purr. So I have no idea how this is coming across on camera, because I did a video of how it sounds. On camera, it did not sound all that great. So I have no idea how this is coming across on camera, but that's the new exhaust. As you guys could tell, I literally showed you guys it was a cold start because it shut off. That's carburetor issues. Hey, asshole. What a dick. Spider built his fucking web on my shit. What a dick. Get up. Gross. But yeah, as you guys can see, she's sounding fucking good, man. FlowMaster for the fucking win. FlowMaster for the win, guys. Honestly, too, the shop, it was an actually really fair fucking price, too. They charged me $180 to basically chop it from here all the way back and to replace it basically from the front all the way back. They charged me $180. And bro, they did their shit. They were actually so cool, bro, that they were able to fit my car in after they were supposed to be closed. They closed at 5. They got my car in at like 5:15. They were able to get me in, and they didn't finish until maybe 5:45 or so. But yeah, guys. Okay, so I have one gripe. She's a little bit ricey in the higher RPMs. So when you're in the low RPMs and you let off, you'll hear like little burbles and it sounds cool as fuck. When you're in the higher RPMs and you let off, it's like a very high ying. Like it's kind of obnoxious how loud it is, especially under a tunnel. Oh my god. I'm just gonna be honest with like some of the laws here, because I live on the south side of Chicago. I work in, I wouldn't call this a suburb. It's like it's kind of like a south side suburb, if that makes sense. It's definitely not, so when you hear suburb, it's definitely not what you think of. It's still pretty shit. But yeah, so I work in like a south side suburb kind of situation. As you guys, I don't know if you guys know, I do security for this fucking place. I do security for Menards. I am hired through a different staffing agency, or not a staffing agency, I'm sorry, a security agency, and they dispatch for Menards. So yeah, the cops are kind of dicks. So this car could get me in a lot of trouble if I'm not careful. Since it has no resonator, it's a lot louder than I thought it was gonna be. Like I was expecting it to sound good, but it's a lot louder than I thought it was gonna be. So I just gotta be careful, you know, pay attention to where I'm at. Yeah, she's cold as shit, but it's all good. Don't mind the interior, guys. I haven't vacuumed in about a week. So she needs a vacuum, she needs a detail, and she needs a complete wash. And, you know, maybe a little bit of she just needs some TLC. That's it. Daily driving shit, as you guys can see. It's kind of gross, but you know, daily driving shit. So I'll end up washing it one of these nights when I get out of work, or I'll wait till like I'm off or something. I'm fucking loving it, bro. You have no idea. Like, to me, the old exhaust and the old muffler sounded like absolute dookie. Like, that shit was horrible. I hated it. It sounded like the car was being fucking strangled. But eventually we found out why, and it's because it was clogged as fuck. So yesterday on the way home, we had a couple theories. We were thinking maybe the reason why the car sometimes overheats when the heat isn't on, well, because if the exhaust was so clogged how it was, that's a lot of back pressure that's not coming out, that's just being fucking trapped. So that could and would cause a car to overheat. So that's what we were thinking. So we decided to test it, and for a while the car did not overheat. We drove the car for about 2.5 hours and she didn't start overheating until we got closer to my house, where she started to creep up towards the M. So unfortunately that rules that out. So there is still a cooling problem in this car. We just don't know where it is. I don't know if my aluminum radiator's taking a shit. I don't know if my little fucking junkyard electric fan. But yeah, I had this exact same setup on my last 2 single cams. This exact aluminum radiator, this fan. It's an electric fan. I think it was off a Honda or something. So I mean, it still overheats if the heat isn't on, which is kind of troubling. But there's gonna be a video coming to the channel. It's gonna be something along the lines of everything wrong with my AE86, something like that. But it's gonna be something along those lines, because there is quite a bit of stuff that needs to be addressed, and then I want to share with you guys, but that's for another time. Not gonna show you guys the whole entire ride home, but I'm gonna show you guys a little bit of a taste. Start slow, build the oil pressure up. I don't know if you guys can hear the burbles, but it's fucking hilarious. Told you guys she's loud, she's raspy, but you get to like 4 grand. You said under a tunnel, forget about it. Fucking obnoxious.
tunnel coming up. That's probably where I'll end the video. But I just want you guys to hear this shit. I don't even know if you guys are gonna be able to hear it. Like I said, in the tunnel, she's a little she exaggerates a little bit. It's a little ricey. Y'all ready? A little bit ricey, just a little bit. Once I get to the next red line, that'll be it for me, guys. But I'm just chilling, guys, enjoying the car, having a hell of a lot of fun, and yeah, man. Enjoying the car while I can. I mean, it's all I've ever wanted, y'all. And I got so many other plans, so many other ideas. I just can't wait to put it all into fruition. It's really gonna be sick. And I don't think I'm gonna catch another red light, so I'm gonna have to end it up.